So what do you do when it rains outside? My name's John Robinson, the Astrodon. This is Deep Sky. It's raining, and it has been for the last 10 days, and it's going to be for the next foreseeable future here in North Dallas. Such is life in astrophotography. To make matters even more complex, it's the coronavirus, and we're all sort of hunkered down here. Plenty of time on my hands. Sky is not cooperating. What do you do? I know. Let's buy some gear. We'll go to the OPT website and we'll upgrade our RGB filters. So I have the ZWO RGB and I have an astronomic lume filter. The lume filter is pretty good, but I would say the RGB filters are a little suspect. So let's get some new ones and see if they do any better. I've had great success with the Astrodon 3nm narrowband filters. So why don't we go ahead with the Astrodon RGB filters. All right, so let's go to the website. Here's the OPTCorp website that I used to go ahead and buy these filters. So these are the Astrodon True Balance Generation 2 E-series LRGB. These are running about $790. I'm using the 36mm round unmounted variety. What I liked about these, obviously I like the Astrodon narrowband, good success with those. So I wanted to give these a try. But these have it says embedded light pollution suppression. We'll see. I hope that's the case. And hopefully they'll do better than the ZWOs do. Compare the price difference. So the ZWO were around $148, $150 compared to the $790. So I am expecting a performance boost. And yeah, so looking at the wavelength here, so 400 to 500 typical for blue, I guess. 5 to 575 for green and 6 to 700 for red, and the lume encompasses the entire range there. We'll see. Let's go ahead and plug these guys in.
Several days later.
Today we got some new gear came in from OPTCorp. These are some red, green, and blue filters. Let's open it up and see what it is. I've never bought anything from OPT, but they're a major vendor. Most of the time when I buy the filters, you know, it's from Cloudbreak Optics. But this time I decided to try a little different vendor just for the experience. And the shipping was free, and I think I had to pay taxes on this. Again, these come with the official seal from Astrodon. This is the True Balance LRGB E-series CCD filters. Okay, here's the glamour shot. So let's go ahead and put this together. So I've got the Skywatcher here. I've got the Astrodon E-series LRGB CCD filters here. And here's the red, green, blue, and we don't need the lume. I have a pretty good lume already. So we'll just go with the RGBs. So the bad part about this is I just barely ran some calibration frames last weekend. I'm going to have to do this again when I take this bugger off. Such is life in astrophotography. But let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing I want to point out is that the camera side is flat. The back of this thing is flat. Telescope side, it has this little bump in it. Have to remind myself of that. So the little bump for the telescope first, and then flat side is camera side. That's the 1600 mono. Great camera. Okay. Right, so the thing you got to remember when you put the camera back on is that the writing on the camera needs to be at the bottom of your rig. In that case, the bottom of my rig is the bottom of this plate right here. So I'm going to turn it around so the writing appears aligned with the bottom of the plate of the rig. So go ahead and put that in place there. And we'll tighten this guy up. So the camera writing is lined up with the bottom of this plate here. Well guys, that's it. Unfortunately, the skies are not cooperating enough for me to collect any data with the new filters. So we're gonna have to wait till next time to see what the results are comparing the Astrodon to the ZWO. But stay tuned. I'll be sure to make a video on that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have better skies than I do. Be safe out there, and you know what? It's just the flu, guys. Just relax.